and that he was really putting the work in this time. I was skeptical at first, but weeks and weeks passed and she kept having good updates. She even showed me a letter he'd written her from rehab where he talked about the mistakes he'd made in the past, including stealing from my parents, and a lot of stuff I never knew he'd gone through. It turns out he was a male, companion at one point to get money for drugs, which he'd never told us. I know my brother, so I could tell from the letter that he was sincere this time, and honestly I was really moved. We were close when we were kids and this letter gave me hope he could be in my life again. So I wrote a Facebook post saying how proud I was of him and how he'd managed to overcome so much, and how even though he'd caused me so much trauma I was hopeful that he'd really be able to make amends and be my brother again. It was a really nice post and tons of people commented saying how kind I was to forgive him and sending good wishes to my brother in his recovery. People were even sharing their experiences with having family members who were addicts, and it was actually super heartwarming. I was feeling really good about the whole thing until out of nowhere I got a call from my brother from rehab. Apparently our mutual friend had showed him the Facebook post and he was furious. He said I had no business telling everyone that he was an addict, but literally everyone I'm friends with on Facebook knew already? He couldn't even argue that point, so then he said it was ridiculous for me to say that he'd caused me trauma because he'd never done anything to